We're wrapping up week number 2 of the BC election campaign, and the vote is just a couple of weeks away. There's no shortage of storylines. Rob Shaw joins us now to break it all down. Rob, the NDP unveiling their party platform Tuesday. What jumped out to you there?
Well, I had an NDP platform in which we already knew most of the announcements, but it was prudent, it was pragmatic, and some low-key promises in it. Then you had the populism of the BC Conservatives bookending it, which is really, in a microcosm, what our election debate has been so far. Before the NDP platform announcing a series of transportation projects, SkyTrain extension in Surrey, redoing the highway near Nanaimo, the bypass highway. And then after the platform announcing a return to plastic straws, saying paper straws suck, putting out these graphics on social media about paper forks and wooden forks that break, and really trying to kind of take the public attention away from the NDP platform. And depending on your social media feeds and your algorithms, it may have worked. You may see more about plastic straws than you saw about an entire governing party's election platform, which is really how this election battle is shaping up.
Yeah, I saw plastic straws trending online last night, so at least they got some people's attention. I'm interested, just going back a couple of days to the radio debate earlier this week. Did we see more barbs than we might have thought were going to be thrown in this campaign?
For sure, because it's one of the most vicious campaigns I've covered in 16 years of politics. I think it's the NDP still trying to define John Rustad as too risky. They keep bringing out these examples of things that he has said that has not changed the polling numbers. It has not dented the armor of the Conservatives. So at the halfway point, I think the NDP will be asking themselves about that strategy at the debate and the TV leaders debate coming up this week. Can they break through, or are they going to have to move on to a different strategy in the last half of this campaign?
Yeah, that TV leaders debate is going to be a whole lot of fun. But you mentioned name recognition. Well, some say, what's in a name? The NDP are taking the Conservatives to court over their name.
This is a really interesting one. This is just happening today in court, where the NDP are actually petitioning Elections BC to not allow the Conservatives to put the name Conservative Party on the ballot for Election Day or in advance voting. They want the BC Conservatives, or the Conservative Party of BC. They think the Conservatives are trying to deliberately confuse things with the federal Conservative Party. However, Conservative Party was the name in the by-elections in 2013. Parties are allowed to pick whatever name they want on the ballot. There's no rules against that. And so having the NDP fight Elections BC in court, who is opposed to this court action, says they're fine with the Conservative name as it is a really interesting, some say desperate sort of tactic at the halfway point here of the election campaign. You don't often see parties fight the independent election watchdog in the middle of an election, but that's shaping up in court with a ruling expected next week.
More twists and turns to come in the last couple of weeks. Thank you, Rob. That's Rob Shaw in Vancouver tonight. Thanks, Rob. And Rob mentioned that TV debate that's happening next Tuesday, October 8th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have multiple ways that you can watch. You can log on to checknews.ca or go on the Check Plus app. And a reminder, we will also have full election show coverage on voting day, which is October 19th.